You've probably heard it without even realizing it in rap songs, EDM bangers, commercials, and even video game soundtracks. It's everywhere now, yet it came from a song most people have never heard of. Let me tell you the story of the Amen break, the 6-second drum break. To understand the true origin of the Amen break, we have to rewind to 1969. A Washington, D.C.-based soul group called the Winstons released a funky instrumental track titled Amen Brother as the B-side to their hit single Color Him Father. The A-side was a success, even winning a Grammy for Best R&B Song, but Amen Brother was just an afterthought, a simple, upbeat jam session. Then, at about a minute and a half into the track, something magical happened. The band drops out and drummer Gregory C. Coleman unleashes a 4-bar drum solo, just 6 seconds of raw, swinging rhythm. It wasn't a technical masterpiece by jazz standards, but it had something special, a gritty human groove that drum machines couldn't replicate. After that moment, the song faded into obscurity. The Winstons moved on, the record label forgot about it, and the Amen break was left to collect dust in bargain bins. But that drum break, it was just getting started. Fast forward to the early 1980s. Hip-hop was exploding in New York, and producers were digging through old vinyl records, searching for drum breaks to sample. These breaks, short percussive sections of songs, became the foundation of rap beats. Then someone stumbled upon Amen Brother. That 6-second drum solo was chopped, looped, and pitched, transforming into the backbone of countless tracks. Early hip-hop pioneers like NWA and Public Enemy used it, but the break didn't just stay in America. It crossed the Atlantic and became the heartbeat of UK breakbeat, jungle, and eventually drum and bass. By the 1990s, the Amen break was everywhere. It powered the Prodigy's Firestarter, David Bowie's Little Wonder, and even Slipknot's heavier tracks. It appeared in video games like Wipeout and blockbuster movies, becoming one of the most sampled sounds in history. Yet, no one asked for permission. Almost none of these uses were authorized. In the early days of sampling, laws were sort of on a grey line. Most producers, especially underground artists, didn't have the money or legal knowledge to clear samples, so they just took the break and ran with it. This resulted in the Winstons never seeing a dime. Gregory Coleman, the drummer who played the break, died homeless in 2006, unaware of his impact. Richard Spencer, the Winstons' band leader and copyright holder, called the sampling plagiarism pure and simple. Even when the break appeared on Platinum Records, no royalties were paid. For decades, the Amen break existed in a legal grey area. Technically, using it without permission was copyright infringement, but no one stopped it. By the time lawyers got involved, the break had already gone viral, before viral was even a thing. It wasn't just the rhythm, it was the feel. Unlike rigid drum machines, Coleman's playing had a natural groove, slightly imperfect, full of life. You could speed it up for jungle and drum and bass, slow it down for hip-hop, or chop it into new patterns. The rawness of the recording gave it a punch that cut through any mix. It became more than a sample, it was a musical language passed down through generations of producers. Today, the Amen break is public domain in some cases, but its legacy is undeniable. It helped shape hip-hop through artists like NWA and Wu-Tang Clan, defined jungle and drum and bass through pioneers like LTJ Bukem and Goldie, energized EDM through acts like The Prodigy and Pendulum, and even crossed into rock and metal through bands like Slipknot and Oasis. It permeated video games and pop culture. In a strange way, the fact that it was sampled illegally helped it spread. It wasn't controlled by corporations, it was a rebel sound shared freely among artists. In 2015, a GoFundMe campaign was launched to help Richard Spencer, who was struggling financially. Fans and producers, many of whom had used the break illegally, donated thousands as a belated thank you. But Gregory Coleman never got to see his beat change the world. So next time you hear that sharp snare, those rolling kicks, that funky fill pulling you into the groove, remember, that's the Amen break. A forgotten B-side, a drummer who never knew his impact, a sound that was technically illegal to use, and the most important 6 seconds in modern music history. From NWA's Straight Outta Compton to the Prodigy's Firestarter, from David Bowie to Slipknot, the break is everywhere. Once you recognize it, you'll never stop hearing it. And it all started with one drummer, one take, and a whole lot of rebellion.